Okay, hi everybody. Let's get started. So here we have Sierpinski Triangle, and there's four triangles here that we're going to color in an interesting fashion. So when we go back over here, this is Sierpinski Triangle as I showed you earlier, and these are the different stages. This is stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, stage 5. And I'm going to show you how these are built. And just to start off with, we're finding the midpoint of all three sides of an equilateral triangle. Now, before we begin, I want to make a note that when we go over here, we're going to go opposite as far as shaded versus unshaded, because if we shade everything in and then erase, it's going to be annoying. So let's not do that to ourselves, okay? So the first thing is we're going to call this guy stage 1 over here. This is stage 1. Now, this equilateral triangle, the length of each side is 1, and we're going to say the area of this is 1. We're just going to keep it nice and simple and work with it from there. So the side is equal to 1, side length equals 1, and the area is equal to 1, okay? So if we go through our stages here, we have the number of shaded triangles. There aren't any. We haven't shaded anything. The number of unshaded triangles is 1 because we have one big solid unshaded. The length of one side is 1 because, as I said, the length of this side is going to equal 1. And then the area of one unshaded triangle, as I said to you earlier, is 1. So we're starting off with a side length of 1, and the area of this triangle is 1. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to show you, like I said earlier, we're going to find the midpoints of all three sides. I do strongly recommend you could do one of two things. You could have these completely cut out for the kids, and then what you could do is you could have them fold this vertex to this vertex and then pinch it right in the middle so you can actually see where your midpoint is. But I'm just going to predict where I think it is. I'm going to say somewhere around here, and then the other third midpoint on this side is going to be right there. And then have them use a ruler to keep themselves nice and clean, and neat, and then shade that triangle in. So it's going to be the opposite. If you notice over here, it's going to be the opposite as opposed to shading it in and then erasing the middle. That would just drive us nuts. So we're just going to kind of go opposite, okay? Now we're in stage 2. So this is stage 2. So we found the midpoints of those sides. Now we're going to go into stage 3, and in order to do stage 3, we have to redraw what stage 2 looks like. In stage 2, I'm going to put mine down here a little bit, it's going to look like this. Okay, but this time I'm going to pick a new color. I'm going to pick my green, and these are 3 new unshaded triangles. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the midpoints of those sides. Midpoint here, midpoint here, midpoint here. And you just kind of connect the dots. And we're going to do that for all of these, this one down here too. So as they're doing this, I think you need a day almost to let them just draw these in. Like give them a bunch of blank triangles and let them just keep doing a bunch of iterations, because that's literally what I'm doing. This is the second iteration of Sierpinski Triangle. So this is stage 3. So now if I go to stage 4, again, I have to reiterate what I have here. Reiterate. So we're going to reiterate what I have here. It's a little higher. And again, they're just kind of doing it. And they're going to enjoy themselves because they're going to be saying, well, the triangles keep getting smaller. Yeah, they do. And that's kind of nice. So I'm going to redo stage 3 here. I'm going to hit a little pause button here, and I'll be right back.